Shake it up, stop when the clock hits 13. Sing 1, 2, 3, 4. Cause no one can do it like we do it, like we do it, like we do it. Cause no one can do it like we do it, like we do it, like we do it. Cause no one can do it like we do it, like we do it, like we do it. Move with the rhythm, shake it up, stop when the clock hits 13. Sing 1, 2, 3, 4. Cause no one can do it like we do it, like we do it, like we do it. Cause no one can do it like we do it, like we do it, like we do it. Cause no one can do it like we do it, like we do it, like we do it. Cause no one can do it like we do it, like we do it, like we do it.
Hey!
Now we'll do it.
Hey, we're here. Good morning.
We almost struck out.
We almost did. It's been a struggle. I was going to blame Kimmy, but she's not here anymore. For being late. It's fine. I can only blame myself these
Damn
days.
you, Kimmy.
Dang it. Yes. I took a week off last week, so it's so good to be back. I was down in Dallas learning how to be a better realtor. So it was
Are you?
exciting. I don't know. I'm not sure. I learned all
Okay.
kinds of tips, so now I need to implement them. So we'll see.
Well, at least you can say you did it.
I did it. I put the time in, and yeah, it was awesome. So, like a crap ton of things going on today, so I'll try not to speed through everything, but let's introduce the show here for everybody that's joining us for the first time, or if you're coming back for another sniff of what's happening. Thank you for coming back. My name, yep, you sniffed that. Courtney Barstead-Logan with Remax Grand and Grand Cities Living. You can find me on social media if you are looking around at Grand Cities Living. I am a realtor. I feel like I'm so out of my game. I haven't been here in a week. Now I'm like, what do I say? For licensing purposes, you can find me at 1375 South Columbia Road, Suite G here in Grand Forks. And today is intern Carly's last day.
It is.
Womp, womp.
Jeez,
Yeah.
where is that?
Yeah, I did it for you.
You did that perfectly.
It sounded like it, didn't it?
Oh, it did. You sounded pretty good there.
Yeah. I mean, she did take that month bender on spring break, so it's
Yeah.
like she
I
left
know.
us.
She was gone more than she was here anyway.
Like everybody's like, Carly's back, and then I'm like, no, she's leaving.
Yeah.
So
She's back for like 3 days.
I know. She's like, I've had enough of this. But you graduate in a few weeks.
Yes.
How are you
so
feeling?
I'm excited.
Are
A
you?
little sad, yes. We had our senior send-off for our sorority last night,
I
and it was
saw
honestly
that.
a bit emotional.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
But it
All
was
the tears.
good, yes.
Yeah. Now
Oh.
they're just gonna ask you for money.
Yeah, right? Right?
It's been real. It's been fun, but make sure that you cut a portion of your checks
Yeah.
to the Alpha Phi Foundation
Yeah.
from here on out.
Do you have any idea what you're going to do with your life?
I really want to get my real estate license
Do
in
ya?
Minnesota.
Okay. All right.
See?
So,
Yes. So,
so
I think I'm gonna
are
do
you
that.
leaving?
I am. I'm going
Okay.
home to Sartell for the summer.
Okay.
Gonna save some money and then probably take my realtor's course over the
Yeah.
summer and then go from there.
Oh, cool.
And
All right.
giddy
Well,
up.
good luck. Yeah.
I know. Then I can send all of my Sartell leads
Yeah.
to Carly. We can work in tandem. It's going to be so amazing.
It'll be perfect.
I love it. I love it. Well, I'm sad to see you go,
I know,
but
me too.
we'll get to celebrate a little bit this evening.
will.
Yes, so we have Women, Wealth, and Wisdom this evening. If you are not registered, please head to it's all over the social media.
media.
Yes. So please go register. I've got Emily Hills Boyle from Gate City Bank. She's going to be speaking about all things home lending, things like that. And then Allison Perez from American Federal, who's going to be speaking about really financial planning. We're talking budgeting. Preparing for your loved ones' college education. I don't know what we're going to be able to squeeze in an hour, but all the ladies who have registered have submitted things they want to talk about, and I think we could be there all night.
Yeah,
But
we
we're
could.
doing free drinks, so we got to cut it off. We got to cut it off at a certain point.
All I heard was free drinks.
I know. So free drinks and food tonight at the Spud, but it's just for the ladies.
Oh.
So, yep. So that could, it's going to be fun, but please register. Come join us. We're so excited. I know I've gotten a ton of people saying, oh my gosh, I need to come to this. Is there going to be another one? We'd love to do it again. We'll kind of see what we need to do to branch out if there's, bigger topics or things like that. So, so we'll celebrate here tonight a little bit.
I'm looking
and
forward
clink
to
a little
it.
glass to Carly's last week.
Last week here, yes.
Yes. So if anyone has any hot leads for Carly as she enters the real world, please let us know and I'll forward it on to her. So. All right.
you.
Yes. Okay. Well, we have a guest, and they can't stay long because they have business to do. So we're going to get to our guest. I was running around like a mad person a few weeks ago because it was my son's 4th birthday, and I don't know about anyone else over there, but like those things creep up. You have 365 days to plan for it, and I am a horrible planner. So. I, in my mind, thought it'd be really cool to just like make him a cake, and that was a really bad idea as well. So
Leave it to the experts.
leave it to the experts. And we were talking about it this morning. Here's the deal: like outsource things that other people are great at, and that you can pay them to do, and are going to make things so much better. And so I called and I kind of groveled and I said, hi, oh for heaven's cakes. Hello. I have a 4th birthday. So
You'd be surprised how many people actually do have last minute orders for us. I mean, we get so many phone calls for that where they go, I thought I could pull this off, or I thought it was next week and now it's not.
Right. Can you imagine if I was like, shoot, his birthday, So we'll welcome Sherry and Frizz to the show.
Thank you for having us.
Yes, thank you so much. So my gosh, so his birthday was April 15th, and I called earlier, and I don't recommend doing this to them all the time because I'm sure that that's not something they love.
Especially not this next month and a half.
Yes, weddings and graduations.
Graduations.
And yes.
We are, the longer you give us right now, the better.
Yes. Yeah, especially if you have. So I would like to say that I said he's 4, he likes dinosaurs, have at it. And then I needed some cupcakes for his preschool classroom. And I said the cleaner, the better, because I don't want the teachers coming after me for, blue frosting with surprise cupcakes.
Can I tell you a story about Oh for Heaven's Cakes?
Yes.
A couple of years ago, Paul, the producer, his mom and dad's 50th wedding anniversary.
Yeah.
And so we had a cake made, a nice big round, I don't know, tiered, whatever you call it or whatever. But it's like, how the hell do I get this all the way up to Ely, Minnesota? So we put some bricks under it, put it in a big round cooler. And so that way I kept,
okay, yep.
Yeah, 'cause it's a big round cake. I didn't want it sliding around too much. Yep. And I put bricks under it so it would stay it off. And I filled the bottom with ice and then, around the bricks to keep it cool in there. Made it. It made it, and they were amazed how great that cake was. So there we go. That's my Oh for Heaven's Cake story.
I've seen Cake Boss and how they transport some of those. So I think, is that where you got it from, or you just Googled
I'm just using my...
your ingenuity? Who knew you had it in you?
I know.
We're all creative around here.
Aren't we? Aren't we? So tell us, I was asking Sherry before, so is this your original business? So Sherry, tell us about how you got started with this wild business.
I learned how to start decorating when I was 18. And then I just had other jobs, but I always did cakes for family and friends. And as time went on, everybody kept wanting to pass me to more people. And I'm like, no, I can only do it for friends and family. Well, finally, one day, my best friend was a decorator too, and she lived in Castleton. And I'm like, move back home. Let's open up a shop.
Yep.
So we started talking about it in July of 2010, and we were open in November of 2010 with no money. I suggest you not open a business without any money.
Living on a prayer.
Yep.
I love it.
But, as soon as we opened, we just took off. It was insane. All my vendors are like, I've never seen a business take off like that and everything. It was very overwhelming, but it was such a good feeling. Because I had been told by people that Grand Forks did not need a cake shop in town.
Lies.
Yep.
What do they know?
Sherry, you may not have had money, but you had a boatload of talents, so that helped it.
Yes.
Thanks. Yeah. And so then she unfortunately had to leave about 3 years into our business because of her back. And so I've been on my own for 9 years. Well, I shouldn't say I'm on my own. I luck out and I usually end up with the best staff ever.
Yeah, you guys are always partying in there when I'm
Yeah.
in there. I mean, you're just like living it up. So,
Oh,
yeah.
We enjoy it. If
Yeah.
you don't enjoy your job, why
Right?
work?
Yeah.
I mean, you have to,
it's
but
so fun.
I couldn't work at a place like that. It just like I couldn't be a bartender. I wouldn't be able
Yeah.
to, you know.
You'd be like, that looks good. I'll have one.
Yeah, exactly. I couldn't do it. And everything in there looks good. I almost have to plug my nose when I walk out of here to go home at the end of the day because it's like
Yeah.
draws you
Siren
in.
Yep.
song.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you open after the show, and I'm always like, should I? No. Like, don't
Yep,
stop.
nope,
Like, I
nope.
can't, and then, yeah, I get sucked in all the time. But the and more part
Yes.
is, I was just saying this morning, my son got up at 6 a.m. and he likes to recap things. So apparently a month ago, likes to recap things. And he was like, Mom, on my birthday, I got to have the poop cookie. And I was like, you sure did, pal. You sure did. So the poop emoji cookie is quite the hit.
that is our most popular
Is it?
cookie.
Yes, we cannot keep it on the shelf some
my
days.
gosh.
A
I mean,
what?
The poop emoji.
It is a
Oh.
poop emoji cookie.
Okay.
It is, we've got the brown one, which is chocolate frosting, and then we've got the one that's got the traditional buttercream, but it is colored in a rainbow color and glittered, and we get a lot of kids going, it's unicorn poop!
Yes.
Yes.
Corn poop.
Yes.
The best
Okay.
thing though is the only reason we started doing it is
Yeah.
I wanted to see what people would ask for.
Yeah.
And you'd have the kids, I want the poop. But then you have the parents, can I get the brown one?
Oh yeah, and there's the grandparents who don't even want a reference to it because they're like,
Don't say that in here.
Bathroom talk. Yes.
Yeah.
I brought two out to a client a while ago, and I said to him, well, I brought you these. He's selling his house, and it's kind of, a bittersweet time. And I said, so you can either say this is a shitty situation, or you can say Courtney's a shit. So here's some cookies. And yeah, he thought they were delicious. So it was awesome.
Awesome.
Yeah. So what's your favorite part of being able to work with so many different, events, activities, people in the Grand Cities?
I love it all because I grew up here.
Yeah.
I mean, this is my hometown, and being able to do different things to help out the community, and I grew up here, so it's like I like seeing the smiles on people's faces when you just knock it out of the park with a cake, or being able to help them with donations and being able to do different functions to help out people. It's all about being kind and helping people. I don't know.
Yes, yeah. Just engaging with the community
Yeah.
and seeing all this stuff. I love watching social media and just seeing all the different things that you get to design, and the weirdos like me that call and say like, I don't care, like this is what he likes, have at it. Like, do you like that, or do you like we want this that we saw?
well, we like a little bit of both. Here's the
Yeah.
thing. If you have an idea and all that, and you're willing to work within our strengths and everything, we love it when people are specific about what they want. However, on the opposite side, I really do enjoy people that say decorator's choice. However, there is a caveat to that.
Yeah.
Caveat. If you're going to do decorator's choice, give us a theme, give us a color.
Sure.
The number of spouses that we have call us and go, and I'm like, okay,
Males.
it doesn't have to be guys. There have been some women
Yeah.
who go, hey, I want to get my husband, my wife, my girlfriend, my fiance, I want to get them a cake. And I'm like, okay, what's their favorite color? I don't know. What's their favorite hobby? I don't know. What's their favorite sport, favorite team, give me something.
Do they like flowers?
Do they like, and they go, I don't know, just do your best. And I'm like, I can do my best if I have at least a bare minimum of an
Do
idea.
they like
And
cake?
you're married to them? You don't even know.
Yeah.
The number of people who do not know their spouse's favorite color or color range, even if they tell us
Yeah.
they like pastels, they like neons, that's at least something.
Pastel. I mean, that's kind of a reach, with like.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean,
Most
just,
guys are like, "What's a pastel?"
Yeah.
I mean, even if
take
you
one.
just tell us red,
Yes.
Yeah.
something. But, I love decorator's choice options when you have a theme at least.
You could put on there like,
Yeah.
"Happy birthday, sorry, your husband sucks." Like,
Can I tell you a little secret?
Yeah.
There have been a couple of times where I've gotten frustrated enough that I have added a $15 decorator charge
yeah.
because it is, you're on the phone with me and you're begging me to save your butt.
Yeah.
And you can't give me anything to work with.
Yeah, yeah. Like magic. You're magic makers.
We are. We are. Just so magical.
So far, it seems that my choices and Sherry's choices in these situations have worked. We've had nobody come back and say, you made the wrong decision.
Yeah.
I said dinosaur. This is
And
it's
we
a
love that.
unicorn.
That is a theme, dinosaur. And we may prompt you, do you want cute dinosaur, scary dinosaur, realistic dinosaur? That at least tells us a range to work with. We don't, give us a range.
Yes.
Yeah.
Give you something.
Some kind of direction, because like when they're like, oh, make it funny.
Yeah.
What do you?
I don't know what your sense of humor is.
I mean, funny to me might get us in trouble.
Yeah, and that's me too. I go the wrong way. So
do we need safe for work? Do we need
Where do you
safe
work?
for children?
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so it's nice to have a little bit of an idea.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. So during the pandemic, what did that look like for you?
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That was very scary. I did not know if I'd be able to make it through. Thankfully, and this is where the community came in, I had Darcy's Cafe selling my stuff. I had Steer's Restaurant that started doing desserts from me to help me out. Deke's Pizza was selling cookies with their buying cookies from me to give out because they were doing pizzas for the first responders.
Sure.
And then that kept people coming to me because they didn't think we were open.
Yeah.
And I thought about being closed because I'm like, a cake place is not an essential place. And then my phone kept ringing saying, I'm still going to be able to get my cake order, aren't I? And I'm like, yeah, I guess so. And I guess if they close them all, you'll have to come in my outside back door or whatever.
The darks of the night will sneak it in the lot.
We'll be doing cake deals in the parking lot.
Gosh. Right? Yeah, I
got your sugar.
But if it wasn't for them, I don't know if I would have actually made it.
Yeah.
It was a scary time.
It was. And I think it was so uplifting to see how the community supported each other to say, like, we need this, or, here's a place you can still go, because it was just so difficult to be able to say, like, are you working? And then do we dare ask? Can I order? And, not knowing exactly what could happen. And then I think as a business owner too, knowing you have staff and rent.
And luckily at that time, most of my staff, they weren't the breadwinners of the house.
Yeah.
So they just stayed home
Yeah.
for like, I think I was without them for like over a month.
Yeah.
And my poor daughter had to do on-school or online learning, and then she also worked the register for me, so she was doing double duty during that time. But of course, we weren't super busy, but it was enough to keep me going at least. And thankfully, I'm still here.
You're still here and you're
growing
thriving.
stronger every day.
Yes.
Have you been in this location the whole time?
I've been in the mall.
Okay.
We first started out right by the mall office. I think it was, let's see, it's where the Mayville kitchen is now. We were there for like a year and a few months. After 6 months of being in there, though, we're like, oh my gosh, we got too small of a place.
Yeah.
Because it was only 900 square feet.
Oh my gosh.
And we ended up literally, you would like open the oven to pull out a cake and you'd be bumping into the other one that's decorating. It was so small. So then we moved in to the spot that we're at now. So
Perfect.
we've been there ever since.
Okay. So people can come in. You can grab a snack. You've got stuff in the coolers, which is nice. So you can say, oh, I've got an event. Come in, get the cupcakes. Sometimes you have like a cake, or you have a pie. You've got different one-off things. I know my mom had gotten some like meringue things, and just they love picking up.
We had our cooler broken down for quite a bit, and we now have it up with pre-made cakes that have simple designs, a variety of flavors. That way, for those really last minute where somebody was supposed to bring a cake and they didn't, and you need one in 5 minutes, you can come in, we can write on it real quick for you, or we can leave it plain if you just want to leave it plain. That way, in seriously emergencies, we have an option for cakes. And we always have a major variety of cupcakes, cookies, muffins, bars, and we offer a variety for specialty diets as well. For those who have dietary concerns, we have keto, gluten-free, we have vegan. So that way we can accommodate
All the things.
so many people, and they can still have their sweets.
Yes. And that's something you see from everybody. You know, do you have this? Do you have that? Is it made in this? You know, and I know it's so hard for places because it's like you do your very best to not cross-contaminate. There might be, you know, some flour in the air, and and for some people, it's such a nice option to be able to accommodate, let people celebrate with you, and you know, have that special treat too. So we were just talking about how Facebook likes to tell us if we haven't responded to messages, and I'm not very good as a business responder on there. So so to reach out to you to say, okay, I need something for next weekend, or I've got a big event, a wedding coming up. I don't personally. What is that? not breaking the mics here.
Well, I begged Sherry to let me take over the Facebook account because love her to death, but she's got 1,000,001 things on her plate, and I'd like to take at least a little bit off of there for her. So you can reach out to us through Facebook Messenger. Either Sherry or myself will answer there. Okay. However, giving us a phone call is honestly the best way, or coming in personally. Phone call or personal come in is actually the best way to initiate an order with us, just because we're able to more quickly clarify what it is you need and the timeliness and whether or not we have availability for that slot. Because as we said, the next month and a half, we're rapidly filling up. So to give us the best chance of accommodating you, phone call or walking in personally does help. Facebook or even Instagram are a great way to get us reference images, or email. We do have email as well. But we are often so busy during the workday that we can't check messages as easily as we can talk to you. So those are great ways to get us images, references, details that maybe you couldn't get to us over the phone. And it helps to remind us what we're working with as we're working on your order. So having a reference image is great.
Yes, that's awesome. That's awesome. So be kind with all of that.
Yes.
Oh,
Be
yes.
kind.
Oh, my gosh.
If you come into the cake shop, I'm usually wearing Be Kind shirts.
Yes, be kind. Yes. Call, do what you can to support our local businesses. I mean, that's a huge push of our show is, supporting local. These are, Sherry alluded to it, and I think I had posted about this last week, but like we're the ones that are giving to the to the little league teams. We're the ones supporting your events and supporting you. And so even if you're not, maybe you don't eat cake, which is weird, but even if you don't, give them a like, give them a share, spread the word about it. And I think that's just so important to all of our small businesses. Yes, word of mouth is so big in our community, and so please send people in. Come in for a cupcake, grab one, give them a shot at designing your next big or small event. But please help support our small businesses that are doing so many awesome things in our community. So,
And Sherry talked about interconnecting with Darcy's Cafe and everything during the pandemic, but she still continues to do that. We reach out, we send out cupcakes and cookies and things like that to various businesses as they have standing orders, things like that. So we're still willing to work with other businesses to get our product out to them and even help them through us.
Love that. Yeah, and that's another thing. I'm going to do a whole show just on outsourcing, I swear. But if you've got the business, you're doing the meats or you're doing the certain things, but everyone says, I want that special something afterwards. What does that look like? But I don't want to put it on my menu because I don't want to have to, make it and no one orders. So outsource, have that as an option and connect with them about what that partnership looks like. So
I mean, even if you do like a catering event where you have sandwiches or things like that, and you want somebody who wants a treat at the end for all that, you can reach out to us and we'll help to work together with the catering and everything like that.
I know. I feel like, most people can't find their forks when they close on a house, but I feel like they need a cake, all the time. With my face on it. Be like, welcome home.
Yeah.
And
do
that?
We do edible images. We can put an edible image on
we
a
can
cake.
make a big cookie and have it sit there for you with the picture.
What about a pie? Just like with my face on
or
it?
a cheesecake even.
A cheesecake.
Yeah,
John, I'm going to get you a cheesecake with my face on it.
There you go.
You guys are making me really hungry. I know that.
He's like,
I haven't eaten yet. How do you think I feel?
jeez.
It's like, I don't
Yeah.
care what's on it. Just
Well, we
deliver
have
the cheesecake.
realtors
Yeah.
that send out stuff to all their clients and everything.
They're not the
and
best,
stuff.
though.
Yeah,
I'm kidding. I'm totally
yes,
kidding.
no, they're not. But
You were talking about outsourcing. We
Yes.
outsourcing to multiple.
so
Yeah,
you
but do they
know,
put their
if
face on a
you are a
cake?
realtor and stuff, we can, you know, or
Absolutely.
businesses. You know, business is big time. If you want
Oh,
to
yeah.
treat your employees. You know, we do a 10% off monthly orders for businesses so they
awesome.
can give their employees a treat.
Oh my gosh.
Because
yes.
that's the one thing. Employees don't feel appreciated, especially nowadays when everybody's so
Yes.
short-staffed.
Yes.
So we would love to help out businesses appreciate their staff.
Oh my gosh.
And I will tell you, that's one of the greatest things about working for Sherry is that she appreciates everything that all of us do. And she makes sure we know it.
That's awesome.
She goes out of her way each day to tell us, hey, you did awesome with this. You kept up with this, even when she has to accidentally throw us in the deep end on things.
That's okay. You're like, and here's a cupcake.
Yeah,
Don't
Grace
leave
hasn't
me.
been decorating long, and she was just like thrown into when we had coupons for bunny cakes.
Oh my
And
gosh.
she did like 100 of them.
150 in one weekend.
Oh
My hand got stuck.
Oh my gosh. They'd
So-
start looking like Boston Terriers. I'd be like, "Rrr."
Yeah.
And then there's the fact that one of our bakers, he got thrown in on the deep end because our primary baker had an accident during the last blizzard, the ice.
Oh, no.
She slipped and fell, and she
no.
actually has been out of commission, and we love her to death. We miss her, but he didn't get. You know, Sherry had to split her time between the front cake decorating and trying to rush through training on him. And he has done fantastic. He is just churning out those cakes and cupcakes like he's been doing it for years
awesome.
and not just a few weeks.
And now you've got two, now you'll have two that
Yes.
can do it.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh my gosh. I love all of this. I don't oh, okay, so we're after our time again. I
Oh,
don't want people
yep.
knocking at your door
Yes.
saying, "Where's
I
my
apologize.
cake?" No, we could be here all day talking about this.
Yes.
Let's
I love
make it
chatting
quick.
with you guys.
Yeah, this is awesome. Thank you so much for coming in.
Yes.
Again, Oh for Heaven's Cakes. Their information is on. I think they'll put it at the bottom
Yep,
here.
yep,
So
it's right there.
that's there. If you have any questions or you want to ask me any questions as a customer, I can tell you what my favorite things are and what we love and how much cake I devoured.
And an easy way to remember their number, it's 701-757-CAKE.
Stop.
Cake.
Seven.
I've read their ad a few times.
Cake.
Yeah.
757 cake.
I love it. Thank
Yep.
you so much.
And you're
Thank you
welcome to
for
have
having
us
us.
again anytime. I love
yes.
these.
I would love it. I would love it. Awesome. Okay, and best of luck with graduation
Oh, thank you.
time. Yes,
We're
you
going to
got
need
this.
every bit of luck.
Yes,
Yes.
you got this. We'll make sure that with everything you do today, you put a fork in it and put a fork in some cake. Have a great day.
Thanks.